welcome along everybody. What are we doing on this fine Sunday evening? I hope you're all doing well. Yeah, sorry about Friday and no stream. I got home after work and it was just so stupid. Even now it's a little too hot. Friday was just, yeah, there was no way I could stream. Who have we got coming in here? On her own, welcome along. Trucker Matsy, welcome along. Benson87, welcome along. Farmer Karen 13, welcome along. Sleety 13, welcome along. Paul Sinclair, welcome along. Netside 19, welcome along. J-Man James, welcome along. I'm just going to add a new command tonight because I don't know if you guys saw today, I put out my my first look at the Sky Agriculture pack. I love it. I absolutely love it. It is a fantastic DLC. And I seem to be in the minority from what I hear. So, yeah, that's interesting. Hydration Redemption. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. 41 degrees in Poland. Oh, I feel for you on her own. Evening, John Granger. Welcome along. Farmer JKT. Welcome along. Sea Beast. Welcome along. Yes, it got hot. It's cooled down now. Excuse me, I got itch. It's cooled down now. But it's, yeah, it has been a little bit warm. Why can I only see FS22 and FS19 links in here? Oh, Oxbow, no, that's Highlands. There we go. We'll copy the Highlands fishing one. The Sky Agriculture. I think that link's right. Let's just test it. Yep, that link's right. Copy that. Create. Right, where did I create that? Did I create that on Twitch? No, a Sky. Yeah, there we go. So that's the one on Twitch. And we will pin that. And to the end of the stream. No sounds on Redemption. Oh, really? If they muted again? Hang on. I think they must have muted again. Discord microphone. No, they shouldn't have. That's weird. What's Sky? The Sky Agriculture pack for Farming Simulator 22. Does the front mounted seed pack work with direct seed you had in today's video? So I've seen people do it. I haven't tested it, Culchy, and I really need to. So yeah, I really need to. I have custom commands. There we go.
Oh no! Anyway.
Duh. Things I should have done before my stream. Right, this should now work. Over here. Hey, Farmer JKT and John Granger. I think I've said hello to both of you. I think that came up. Hello, Andy the Farmer. Welcome along. I'm just testing stuff. And then we're going to get onto the server. Yeah, there we go. And we'll pin that as well. Good. Right. I don't need to worry about that anymore. I can get onto the server and I can get doing some farming, which would be fantastic. Yeah. What else we got? yeah, so yeah, I need to I might test that later, Culchy. But I will say, if you are on the server, I do plan to get the Sky Agriculture Pack DLC on the server, on the community server for next Sunday. So you will need to grab hold of a copy. Sorry, I really want to use the equipment on it. So yeah, it's very nice stuff. Right, let's check my cameras are all working. My cameras are not working. Why is that not turned that camera on? Wheel cam. There we go. There we go. We have a wheel cam. Also, you can see my very classic school pencil sharpener over here. Just realized there's a letter sitting right on camera with my address on it. I don't know if you could see it. I don't think you could. But still, that's not wise. That would be a very stupid thing to do. New DLC looks awesome. I think you should keep both planters on Wickham for when you're busy. That's not a bad shout, Benson. I've discovered today with what I've been doing, it was, do you know what, on our own, it is a really nice DLC. The machinery looks lovely. I love the aesthetic of it. It is just, and I know there are aspects of it that already exist in game, but I think it's a nice brand and I like it. I know other people have not been so happy about it, but old school pencil sharpener was a paring knife in my school. We had that too. Yes, new DLC is part of the Year 2 Season Pass. So if you have the Year 2 Season Pass, you can download it now. You can't activate it unless you're a partner. We are doing 6 AM, aren't we? Seeing as part, which is fair enough. I mean, there are, if you like really big equipment, then the DLC probably isn't for you. Because the largest item in it is 12 meters. But if you're like me and most of the farms you do are small to medium farms, then it's a cracking DLC. And I love that some of the stuff is just, is small, and you can work through your farm. You can upgrade through the Sky stuff as your farm gets bigger, which is also an amazing thing. Somebody pointed that out to me in my video today. And I kind of went, oh, that's awesome. That is absolutely fantastic. You're using 12-meter equipment? Well, the biggest piece of equipment in it is 12 meters. The big disc harrow. What's going on? Okay. Ninja Grease the door. I don't know if you guys heard that, but there was definitely something weird going on then. Right, we are going to head down to the shop because I need to, oh no, I need to do a mission or a contract first because we have no money. So what contracts do we have? Oh, wow. Okay, what is sellable today? What do we have that's sellable? We have a bit of kimchi. Kimchi, oh, do we have any kimchi kicking around? Don't think we do, actually. I think we sold all the kimchi last time. Need 12 meters cedars. That disc harrow acts as a seeder. You can put the front tank on and it will do seeding. But it is limited what seeding it'll do. Right. We got a lot of fish. We can't sell the fish yet, I take it. Young salmon are not yet at best price. We're so close. Young trout. We don't have any. Trout. 4-3. No, we're not quite there yet either. Next month, I reckon our fish is going to hit best price. I have... I really need to scan this field. It's going to cost me £1,000 though. I'm going to have to borrow some money. We'll have to... No, I know what I'm going to go and do. Because we should have freed up the castle after last time. Let's go sell some wood. Any map recommendations? Preferably European medium to big. That is a good question. The one everybody seems to be recommending at the moment is Le Maché. I am currently looking at either Le Maché or the Scottish map that's recently come out, which I know the name of and escapes me right now. Glenleithen. Glenleithen is the other one, but I don't know if either of those would be considered medium to big. Those actually moving. Yeah, they are actually moving. Right, what do we got? We got a lot of planks. Now, planks were getting close to good price, weren't they? Let's have a look. Planks. So 2.5 is what we're chasing. Oh, I know, 2.575. Again, we're getting closer, but next month I think is just going to be a massive sell-off. Planks long 5.3. No, castle 3.9. Okay, so if we've got planks long, or we've got some planks long, and we've got some of the chunkier beams as well. Now this should get us enough money, I think, for us to go and scan our field, which is my primary aim. Otherwise, it's going to be a very short stream. Paligny's a really lovely map. I don't know if I'd describe its fields as large though, or even medium. Some of them might be considered medium. I don't think any of them would be considered large. It's the only downside. There's some medium-ish size fields on this map. Are there any European map? Oakbridge. If you look, actually, Oakbridge, fantastic English map for medium to large fields. Some of the fields on Oakbridge are massive. As long as the roads are medium and you can combine fields, yeah. I'm trying to think. Riverview has some pretty big fields in it. I remember. Saxthorpe. Saxlingham. Saxthorpe is FS25. Saxlingham has massive fields. Definitely a map if you're looking for that kind of stuff. Right, let's go drop these off and see how much we make. I might take the... Yeah, this is not going to move very fast. So we'll take the trailer down to the shed and then we'll get the fast track on this. I'm a little bit... You are... Yeah, true, Trucker Matsy. True, Matsy. Very true. Oh, I still need to set up my vertical stream setup. I will do it soon, I promise. We'll get there. I'm suddenly gonna have more money than I know what to do with on here.
Gamer Dragon TV asked me, can you rank vegetables based purely on how annoying they are? Absolutely. Here's the Irritation League table. 1. Celery. All crunch. No reward, like a tractor with a misfiring engine. 2. Brussels sprouts. Tiny, bitter little goblins. 3. Turnips. The vegetable equivalent of a damp apology. 4. Parsnips. Sweet, but only after being a pain in the backside. 5. Cabbage. Makes the whole kitchen smell like regret. 6. Courgettes, watery and suspiciously eager to become mushed up to your annoyance. Celery. It's just green expense with crunch.
Hang on. Didn't he have... He had celery in there twice. He really didn't like celery. Hey, GD, welcome along. Guys, go check out Gamer Dragon. His 7-day stuff is fantastic. As is all his content, for that matter. How you doing, GD? You see, so I like celery, and I like celery for one very simple reason. It fills you up without making you fat. You use, I believe that you use more energy eating celery than you get out of it. So it's got nice nutritional value, but it has 0 calories. Hey, Farmer Dark, welcome along. Just need to get cucumbers nice as well. I'll water you up while you're at it, that's true. Oh, come on, tractor. This is the one JCB I do not have on Wickham Park Farm. And this is only the 4180, 4180, 4160. Should have that on. Oh, I thought my wheel was broken earlier today. It suddenly started randomly activating the indicators. So like they are now, or maybe it's still doing it. And then it just completely broke. And it stuck, some of my wheels turned all the time. It was not good. Thankfully, I managed to fix that aspect of it, but there may be a short in my wheel. Because, yeah, as you saw, the indicators keep coming on. I was talking nutritional value, yes. I believe I am not a nutritionalist. Please don't take what I say with any truth to it whatsoever. Oh, look at this. This is coming along nicely. If I ever need money, I just bring stuff up here. Oh, it didn't want all my woods. It wants to hit its next stage. Oh, I don't have my... Right, where else can I sell planks and beams? Because I do need the money from here. Next best place to sell planks and beams. Board games are paying that. Buildable house is not one of mine. Carpentry is paying 3,515. 3,566 is Gold Coast Valley. Logistics Center Railroad is playing best price. Tag that. That is the windmill, but no, windmill is not an option. So why is it that when I save a game and go back to it, I find my equipment on the roofs or tipped over? That's weird. I don't know. I'm no nutritionist either. Hey, Gamer Shadow, welcome along. Oh, I've got my fans running. Everything going. Describe going to Tesco's as if it's an expedition going
Gamer
to
Dragon
North Pole.
TV asked me, describe going to Tesco as if it's an expedition to the North Pole. Right then, Tesco is basically the North Pole with trolleys. You set off full of optimism, only to be battered by frozen air from the automatic doors like a gale off the Arctic. Inside, the aisles stretch on forever, each one a white desert of own-brand misery. You go in for milk and emerge half an hour later with biscuits, batteries, and a sense of frostbite.
He's not wrong. I'll tell you a story in a minute. Tim T, welcome along. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, vehicles kicked all over the place is a mod conflict. You've got a mod that's causing issues. But yeah, so I went to Sainsbury's today. I went to Sainsbury's because our toaster had broken. And I bought a new toaster from Argos. And I'd got it on click and collect. So I thought, I'll go to Sainsbury's, I'll go and pick up the toaster. Went into Sainsbury's, spent £40 before I even got to the toaster, and then left and filled my car up for the month and spent another 80 quid on fuel. So went to Sainsbury's for a toaster, which I'd already bought, and walked home and came home £120 poorer. It was not good. So I was doing, no, I went to Sainsbury's because I'd bought a new toaster from Argos. DD. Normally I shop in Lidl. Normally my normal shop is Lidl. Tesco's, Speeds and the shelves are empty in some places in the country. Yeah, because people are trying to get in them. Right, where are we going? And I don't really want to sit on the rope. Ah! How did I know that was going to happen? I nearly got taken out by the train. We are going to... Oh yeah, Logistics Center Railroad. We are in the right place. Love the little... Oh, the little bakery is wonderful. They're pizza slices. £1 for lunch. Fantastic. Yeah, we don't all the time. The difference is usually we don't buy what we went out for. Yeah. I can go shopping. So I can go shopping. We have a Waitrose, a Sainsbury's, and a Lidl near us. And I can shop in Lidl and spend £80 for the week. If I go and do the same shop in Sainsbury's, that's £120 easy. If I go and do the same shop in Waitrose, that's £160 to £180. It is nuts. I have a good account But a major discount chain owner here sells their strawberries less than they pay the farmer. They get customers in that way. As a son of a strawberry farmer and as somebody who worked the strawberry fields, nothing beats British strawberries. Okay, we've got 14,000. That'll get us started today. Ah. Why have I not got my horn set up? There we are. Right. So we'll take our trailer back and then we'll go down to the shop and hire a scanner so that we can get our field scanned. And then we can see what fertilizing we need to do on it. A little bit of air. Get an M&S voucher for work for Christmas. They have the best food. Yeah, M&S food is nice. Very nice. Oh, it's blowing across my chest and doing me no good. Is that any quicker to go that route? No, I think that's a longer go up round the top. Yeah, next stream is probably going to be a big sell-off, I think. Oh, I got hit by heat rash again. That was not fun. It was fine here earlier, and then this evening's just rolled around and it suddenly got humid and muggy again. Right, let's put the trailer up the top because that's where we're going to load stuff most likely. I started snow runner, got stuck 8 times in the first 20 minutes, fit the car, sinked the Scout, tried to save it, and then broke a Chevy on my way to fix it. That sounds like a perfect game of snow runner on her own. I've got to make sure I get enough sleep this week so I can actually play SnowRunner on Wednesday. Jeez, I don't know what was wrong with me on Wednesday. Oh, I know what's wrong with me. I am burning the candle at both ends at the moment, which is not healthy and not good. Good evening, ONT Tools. Welcome along. Cost of food shopping these days is horrendous. Yes. The heat was also massively draining on Wednesday. Yes. Both those things were doing me in. And even now I can feel myself getting all sweaty and horrible. It's not nice. I don't like it. Burn candle at both ends. I'm doing it more and more at the moment. I have a lot of pressures on me at the moment, and it's just I am trying to produce more, and at the same time trying to get all the other things that I have to get done. I was seriously looking at my schedule and everything, and going, should I stream on a Wednesday and a Friday? Should I just restrict myself to sort of Sunday streams for the moment? Because the time that I have on a Wednesday and a Friday, I could be using to create videos and put videos out. And if I was looking at it from a purely financial situation, that's what I should do. But I enjoy streaming. I enjoy streaming on a Wednesday, and I enjoy doing SnowRunner, and I enjoy streaming on a Friday, and doing 7 Days to Die. Neither of them are particularly big draws, but I like doing them, and I know that you guys like me doing them. So I just, yeah, it's a real rock and a hard pricing. Maybe one stream, maybe 1 week, one stream, the other 3. That would be, well, I'm almost forced into that last week. And the next 2 weekends are stupidly busy. I mean, insanely busy. So I've got to fit everything in amongst all of that. Right, we're going to lease this for 867. The other day I left home at 7 o'clock. Got home at 3 the next morning, left home at 7. Oh my God, Netsan, how are you standing? It's bad enough with me. I tried a week where I got up at normal time, where I got up at 6:30, got the kids ready for school, and tried to fit all my recordings in the evenings and everything, and ended up having 2 weeks where I did not, ended up not having 2 videos out, and it was just really how is it that I ended up that far behind just because I wasn't getting up that early in the morning. So yeah, it's trying to find the balance, but at the same time trying to get the YouTube channel to grow. So it'll come easier with the school holidays because I get time back. I don't have to take kids to school in the mornings, so I get to there's a half-hour section in my mornings that I lose, that I won't lose anymore. Hey Red, welcome along. But anyway, oh God, yeah, stiflingly hot. Turn the fan on. Jay is joining us. He has completed his Horde Night. The second Horde Night in your second playthrough of V3. What happened to your first playthrough of V3? Working outside 30 degrees heat, and then the evening was working at building it. Oh my God. Full of aircon in, very grateful of the aircon in the van, I bet. Right, we can turn off that. Every Horde night you died. Oh, what, in your first playthrough? That's not good. Did you set the settings too high or something? I've still to work out how to do tram lines in precision farming, because apparently my seeder was doing tram lines for me, but I've no idea how to set them. What channel do you do your live streams on? So I stream on a Sunday. I stream on the main Virtual Farmer channel. On a Wednesday, I stream on Virtual Farmer 2, which isn't monetized, and on Fridays, I stream on Victor Foxtrot, which also isn't monetized. Yeah, Virtual Farmer 2 used to be monetized, and then I didn't release enough stuff on it. Which is another reason why I'm kind of going, oh, maybe I should only stream once a week. and stream on a Sunday, do the community multiplayer, and only stream on the main Virtual Farmer channel. But I then don't feel like a 3-hour stream is enough, you know? Go to the PF section on the map, pick the menu, click field number and select tram lines. Oh, okay. Must be done before seeding, yeah. Scan it. We've scanned our other fields, haven't we? Yeah, so 53 is scanned. 26 is scanned, 41 is scanned, and 44 is partway through being scanned. I think the trick is that I'd need to create more content on those other channels, and I don't do that, so it's almost as good as just I should just stream on Twitch on a Wednesday and a Friday. Is Wickham still producing the viewer numbers I'm happy with? Now the interesting thing is that Wickham is producing viewer numbers I'm content with. Oh, because I think I have a loose. I think there's a short or something in my wheel. I might speak to Hori. But the what was I saying? Wickham is not at a level of views that I'm overly happy with. However, I am happy with the viewing amount. So the click-through rate is above 5%. The viewing amount is above 50%. So both those things are fantastic. I mean, those are things that if you'd asked me, are my videos doing that kind of stuff 2 years ago, I'd have been ecstatic to see those kind of numbers for that. But the viewer numbers haven't changed. The viewer numbers are still sitting around the £700 mark, a 700 viewer mark, sorry. So I get very happy if I go over 1,000 viewers. What I'm trying to concentrate on right now is we need to return this. Oh no, we need to get the results first. Send samples for analysis. Yes. Then we can return this. I need to. I've said this many times. I need to attract new viewers. That's my biggest problem. Right, let's return that. Scouts, return. Yes. Okay, let's see what our field is like. So, we're not too bad. We have awful pH, so we've got to lime both those fields this year. Nitrogen level is actually not bad. Yield, we've got no yield on any of our fields yet, and we don't know what the seeding rate was. We have in this field peas, so we are going to have to get a pea harvester. Thankfully, we should have the money to hire one of those. Nothing in the shop today. Right, let's have a look. Might have to go and do a wood transport contract. Because there are... no, I know what we're going to do. Because we've spoken about this. We're going fishing. I'm sorry, chat. It's going to be a fishing stream because we have nothing else to do. Well, we could... Actually, what's our... We have work to do around the farm, and then we'll go fishing. I can indeed check the numbers because I have a stream from last week. I have last week's stream saved. Let me have a look at this. Safe game 16. Bombs. Right, so released fish. I have 138. This is Fisher J has released 200. Farmer Jordan has released 16. CC704 has released 289. Who else have we got? King Scorpion has released 1. Culchi and J-Man have released 145. And that's everybody. I did read yours out. I can't remember what it was off the top of my head. Rewind the stream a little bit. No, our money is 99. Oh my god. Right, disconnect that. What do I want? Oh no, I do want this. Yeah, rewind the stream a little bit. I'd have to go through and open everything up again. Which is not ideal. There we go. Thank you, Fisher J. There has got to be a better way to smooth this bit of road out. My plan for this farm is to own everything in sort of my area. Oh, no. So the area, my area of the map is this area in here. So the rail line through round to the road, across to the river. So that's my area of the map. I currently own 3 of the 6 fields and 4 of the 9 areas. So yeah, I'm going to slowly build up and own all of this is the idea. And we should have a load more money to buy fields and things before harvest. Once we sell the fish this year. This is young trout. This box just isn't working well enough. That's what. There we go. Oh, God, it's thirsty then. I still have tomorrow's video to edit tonight, and I still have Tuesday's video to record. So unfortunately that won't be going up early access tomorrow morning. There is a chicken farm available on this map, Benson. Yes, there is. Absolutely. The chicken farm is still available. I know how. Oh no! This is the thing, Red. I know how FC does so much content, and I know how FC got where he is. This is the thing with being able to sit there and talk to fellow creators. Farmer Cop is where Farmer Cop is because he took a week off, and he spent the week getting up in the morning, making YouTube videos all day. So he just spent a week making tutorials and just having this library of tutorials behind him, and then going and then releasing that over time. And because he then had this massive tutorial library, he was able to, it just captured so many people for him. But also, the other thing, Farmer Cop is not married, does not have a girlfriend. You know, he has his job, and he has making YouTube vids, and you know, in honesty, I don't know what his social life is outside of that, but you know, he has more free time than I do. If my life, if I didn't have, I have a lot of, you know, I have my familial commitments. I have a lot of stuff, you know, looking after my kids. Why am I taking young salmon up here? Those need to go into the shed. And it's one of the things, one of the reasons why I will find myself with some extra time on my hands come September, is because the kids won't be about so much. So I'm going to be in a position where I have more free time on my hands. I also am always looking for ways to improve my workflow. So at the moment, I managed to make 3 videos this weekend. My target was to make 5 or 6. And one of the videos I made this weekend, part of the reason why I didn't end up making the number of videos I wanted to make, was because I spent a long time doing today's DLC first look. it took me way longer than it should have to make today's DLC first look. But I was trying to make the best video I could. I was trying to make a really tight, really strong video. And I'm hoping that's come across. Yes, on Friday, the kids came home early. I wasn't here, I was at work. But yeah, the kids came home early on Friday. But I managed to record 2 videos today. So I recorded today's video, and I recorded tomorrow's video, but I haven't edited tomorrow's video. So before I go to bed tonight, I have 2 things that I need to do. One is to edit and render tomorrow's video, and hopefully have it out early access as quickly as I can. And the second is to get the introduction and basic setup for Tuesday's video written. God, no, every country has summer holidays at the same time. No, ours is... So school holidays for the twins start in mid-July and last for 7 weeks. Yeah, I agree with that, Chief Warpig. The reason why I upped the amount of content was, and purely was because I took a look at my numbers and realized that doing 4 to 5 videos a week rather than 7 videos a week meant that I made £80 less a month. It was that big a difference. So I have tried to make more videos without damaging the quality, and I don't think the quality, I think my quality is actually improved with Wickham Park because people are watching the videos for longer. So I definitely think the quality is improved with Wickham Park. But it is a lot more work. Hey Steve Fan, welcome along. And don't get me started on how much work I still need to try and put in for Farm Sim UK. I really want that site to succeed, and I cannot at the moment put the time in to do it, which is annoying me hugely. Because it's there, it's live. It just needs that push. I am very sick of melting. I mean, I need to spend, I reckon, half an hour to an hour a day on Farm Sim UK that I'm not doing at the moment. Quality is good for sure. Wickham series is dope too. Oh, thank you, Chief Warpig. I have worked hard to make sure that that series is as good as it can be. I am currently, I'm doing the salmon up here again. I am currently planning my next series. So Wickham is going to go to 60 episodes, and then I'm leaning very much towards Glenleithan for my next series. And I know what I want to call the series, but I don't know if it's accurate. Watch all of your videos, and the quality and content is absolutely fantastic. Thank you. What I would say, if you enjoy the quality and the content of my videos, please share them. Absolutely, please share them, or just hit that like button or anything like that. Help them get out there, because promotion is the thing that is the hardest at the moment. Despite good watch time and despite good click-through rates, YouTube does not want to push my videos out to bigger audiences, which is frustrating as hell. To 37 degrees C here on Tuesday. I've got, despite having minor surge on Thursday. Oh, wow. I hope you feel better, Steam fan. Here we go. We do have some more trout, which we wanna try and get as many adult trout out as possible. Still trying to catch up on Wickham. Well, the Supercuts will be out in a couple of weeks. Actually, Supercuts probably will be out early August, I think. Doing my parts, but also I think, I don't know anything about YouTube though, some tutorials. Yes, so on her own, you are 100% right. The thing my channel lacks and has always suffered with are I don't have enough tutorials and I don't have enough top 10 videos or enough favorite mods videos, and those are the ones that I'm currently working on to try and add more of that type of content. But it's always a question of what do I make those videos on. Currently on episode 22. Nice net sound. Pay good money for map recommendations. I think I'm gonna do my redo my 10 must-have well, top 10 mods this month, yes, is definitely something I want to do and would be really good for Farm Sim UK promotion. Top 10 mods. Actually, any mods videos would be great for. But maybe that's the thing. Maybe I need to look at the top 10 mods that happened in July. Welcome back, Paul Sinclair. I am very tempted to do a red tape deep dive. My trouble is with a red tape deep dive is a lot of it is just going to be in-game screens. Cheers, that's 19. Yes, I red tape mod is probably one of my favorite mods in Farm Sim at the moment. Absolutely fantastic mod. Today, that because we rate dog videos and they have weekly roundup and modly. Yeah, it's definitely a type of video that does well. I mean, hell, just look at the daily mod videos that Mr. CLP and DJ do. Probably that is a very crowded market, daily mod video market. My daily mod videos have never taken off, and they are also very throwaway. What I need to do is I need to make videos that people will come back to again and again and again and will get picked up and looked at. And Advanced Damage System is a mod I need to look at. Unfortunately, the way I create content and the amount of stuff I hit when I'm rushing around trying to create content may not work. Hello, Robert Edlet, welcome along, and thank you very much. How you doing, Robert? Moisture mod again is a mod I need to go and check out. It's a mod I got very excited about. And so, because if choosing your own favorites, you can send any video that's e.g. Bev's best mod video. Yeah. What I need to be able to do is turn them around quickly. It's why I considered going back to doing map first looks, because map first looks tend to do okay for me, and I can record them in about a half an hour. They are very simple videos, map first look videos. Well, there we go. All of my lights have started flashing, for no apparent reason. $200 is the maximum for the fish. I needn't have done what I've just done. Bill needs a month, minimum 3 days. Yeah, the moisture mod will be great for when I'm doing realism experiment, I think. I did hear that Oxy is doing Clarkson Farm map. Very interesting, very cool. I am intrigued. My only worry about that is that map has been done several times. I mean, Oxy's version will probably be the most amazing version of it ever. But it has been done several times, and I have played it a couple of times in a couple of the versions that have been done. I didn't mess with the controls, no. I think there's a short in my wheel. I just knocked over. Come on, over you go. There we are. So we're gonna have to pick all these up in the near future. Nightmare Gaming TTV coming in with a raid. Welcome, 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 raiders. I hope you had a good stream, Nightmare Gaming. Can we have a shout out, please, mods? I'm interested in what Oxy does with Diddly Squats. It's only 20 or so miles up the road from me. Oh my lord, there's just no control with this. Trying to stack boxes is painful. No, no. Just whole thing just lifts up. No worries, that baby. Poor fish. Yeah, they're getting pushed about like mad. Right, that one over. Come on, onto the top, please. Okay. Those came on when I switched cameras. There's something weird going on. No, 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 extract this without taking everything else out. That is going to be a messy pickup. I may have to switch this out for a more traditional telehandler. I need a pallet storage shed. I'm very tempted, actually. I only have 12 grand. I don't think I have enough money for a pallet storage shed. Because one would fit. If I could fit one in here in the tree line, that'd be great. Sheds, silos, bale and pallet storage. Yeah, don't have enough money. It cost me 49,000, but I could stick one in there if I cleared the trees. Don't know if I have a stump grinder. There are better ones than that one. What else have we got? Covered bunker silo, bulk haul, bunker silo, pallet and bale storage, 175. Pallet storage, that's too big. Oh, that one. 9,500 for that. Is that the... Yeah, that one would fit there. That one is too big. That one only goes at certain angles. That's a veggie silo. But that's a dryer. Sorry, I don't want the dryer. Pallet storage. Oh, that one would work. That's 5,800. And would go in there. That's a manure heap. That's a silo. That's a pallet and bale storage there. That would also fit at the back here. I quite like that one. That would fit in here quite nicely. The 10k one from the silos menu, the 10k one, as it has the auto load. Silos 10k. That's a fodder dryer. Wasn't there another one like that a minute ago? That's a vegetable silo. There. Oh, that one. The old... That would fit in there. Like that. So long as it didn't... I'd have to probably push that one quite far back into the forest there. Yeah, I'd have to push that into sort of that space there. Which we could do. Don't think we have any rocks on the ground or anything. This tree would have to go. And I'd have to go and get a stump grinder. Not much wood here. Yeah, so we've got a stump. Wow, did I take that so low that I got rid of the stump? That's not possible, is it? All I have to do is clear the area. So we will flatten the area. Yeah, we're gonna have to bring it down to this sort of level. Cannot see the stump. Looks like I cut that tree so low I got rid of the stump. I'm gonna use all my money and not have 10 grand to do this. But there we go. Cheers on the road. Oh, wow. I got to take another tree out. I've got to take that one out there. This one has to come out. So we take it so low. The minimal stump. There's a smaller one to that shed. There isn't a smaller one to that shed, is there? So that's the, so there's that one. So old bale and pallet storage. Multi-grain silo, old bunker. There's that one. No, there's not a smaller one of that. Oh no, bale and pallet, oh no, this one was the one I was talking about earlier. Yeah, this one is the one that I'd quite like to put in. The object I think it overlaps with is this tree. Tree bay, yeah. It's the sawmill. Oh, I just had to push the sawmill back a little bit. But it is also the other bit. Right. Up through that. Going through that. Oh yeah, I can change the object collision, but I've got to make sure the ground's right. If I will make sure everything's flat and doable before I do that, because otherwise I will have problems. But if it's only going to cost me 5 grand, then that gives me a little bit more leeway with the area around here. And we'll smooth everything out. There we are. Quite know how I've got the end bit, but I've got the end. Guys, this is a wonderful piece of kit that I would never use in one of my Let's Plays. There we go. Okay, so to fit this in here... Yeah, no, the object is overlapping with the trees and things. Right, over. Yeah, I'm putting it in an area that's quite tight. And it's not overly liking it. But I want to make sure that the area I'm putting it in is nice and flat. Yeah, it's got quite a large area out in front of it. But now, what I can do is sort out the ground around the back. Smooth this all out. Oh, I keep trying to turn. I do not like the controls. At all like the controls. There we go. Yeah, that works. I'm happy with that. Right, and now we should be able to take stuff into here and store it. I hope. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Then we might move stuff out of the... Oh, this is what happened earlier today. So my wheel is disconnected. And now when it goes straight, it's turning. I had to actually undo the USB and then plug it back in. And then it resets. No. Oh no, don't tell me my wheel is suddenly braking. I don't know if it's my wheel, if it's my computer, what it is, but the wheel is... It all seems to be centered around my wheel, and that worries me a lot. I don't know. It could be... No, the USB hub isn't overheating. Right, so those stack in there like that. Place the wheel, try replacing the cable. The cable is part of the wheel. And I have 4 items on this USB hub. Although there is one other item that continually disconnects, and that is the ignition. Your mouse sometimes does that too. Yeah, it could also be a heat-related issue with the computer. You know, the whole thing, everything in here is hot at the moment. I'm gonna leave it at the moment, Paul. I will probably concrete it later, though. Oh no! USB just gave up a life. Perfect condition. It's called. Well, this is this is an Anchor one that I'm using on here. But I've had this. Oh God, I've had this since the days of my my office being the other way around. So this USB hub is a good 8 years old at this point, probably. Apparently the machine god wanted it by his side. Right. Yeah, it might. Trouble is, as I previously mentioned, I do not have any money at the moment. I am about as skint as I can be. Father Doc, this has been working on this hub absolutely fine for a very long time. But I've had this set up well over a year now. I had this set up when FS25 launched. In fact, before FS25 launched. So this is a very recent thing. There is no way I can connect this directly into my PC. Oh yeah, the hazards are on again. See, weird things are happening. How hot is my computer is running at 92 degrees, which is not abnormal for a 5800 XPD. But you know, everything in here is hot. It's got a separate power line, and then I bought a very expensive cable for it. So it's not the cable. The cable's good, and it is specifically the wheel that keeps going at the moment. I mean, you saw it do the doing the hazard lights multiple times tonight. These poor fish. That I am also hot. That's a given, culture. And with separate switches for the USB cables. Oh, this is USB 3, Tinsty. This is a USB 3 setup. I hope it's nice and easy to load all these up next time. Do I follow the price of the new Steam machine? I haven't seen the price of the new Steam machine yet. Has it actually been announced? Because I've not seen anything about it. Been no changes, no other USB devices, switches, no. Nothing like that at all, Farmer Doc. I've had a very stable USB setup for a while. Right, I might load my trailer up with stuff from down at the other shed and bring that up here. See, the lights, the freaking indicators have come on again. The hazards have come on again. Yeah, I think it's a wheel hardware issue, which is annoying. It definitely feels like a loose wire, which is not good. It is all moving to USB-C, which is why I was a little bit miffed about the ignition switch that came with FS25's collector's edition, because it's micro USB, which is just a horrible USB. Yeah, there we go. Now those are on, and those are on. I think I have a loose connection somewhere. Oh no, no, I can live with this. Just reassign those buttons. I got plenty of buttons on things like the side panel. I am on multiplayer, Throne Chalk. How would you be able to join? Exclamation mark join in, and then you're going to want exclamation mark Discord. I won't be. It's not the first wheel that I've had developer fault. It's not even the first horry wheel I've had developer fault. Admittedly, I'm a little bit heavier on my controllers and things than most because, you know, I'm using it every day. For multiple hours quite often. Oh boy. Four crates at once, out of the pile. Having loaded all these on here, I'm not going to want to unload them, you know. Unless there is an auto load feature on that shed that actually works. I'm not sure there is. I might just open stuff up 2 at a time or 4 at a time. No. There is an auto load feature on that shed. We might have to test it tonight then. Now load up all the young salmon first. Take them up there. Yeah, everything's on its side now. Come on. You are. Down on top. Delicately does it. Like that. Thread the needle. On you go. There we are. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to be on that. This is all the young salmon I have so far, which is quite a lot. We're gonna make a killing when these are able to be sold in a month or so. Nope. Oh, come on. There's a lot of pallets to clean up, which is why I'm doing it now, because this is just going to be a pain in the butt. What's my favorite front-end loader? Front-end loader? Ooh. There aren't that, but there's a Kubota. There's a really nice Kubota front loader. Hey, Truck Stop Radio. Thank you. They're being fairly vigorous, and the lights haven't come on again. Got the 500k fish bonus. Well done, J-Man. I really need to. I'm gonna work my way towards that. Once I've done this tonight, we're gonna go fishing. I've got 138. It's the 500k at 200. How many fish is the 500k? At 200. Okay, so I need to catch 600 60 odd fish and release them. Hydrate. Cheers, that sound 19. What's the time? 10 to 9. In game, it is 25 past 1. Yeah, 10 to 10. Sorry, yeah. All right. Oh, man. Rockstar Radio UK, thank you for subscribing. Is that that was a Prime, wasn't it? Thank you for subscribing with Prime. No, I wanna see the full thing, please. You are awesome. Oh, come on. Lift it, lift it. With Prime, that's what I thought. It cuts it off on my screen so I couldn't see. We are... stick this on the back. This is a lot of young salmon. Oh no! Oh. God, they're all upside down now. Dead fishes, many dead fishes. Species I can't get. This one is cracked. Oh no. Oh. Get off the fort. Realism, chat. Realism. There we go. What was that? Oh, we have a hype train. Hype train. What's my favorite outer front-end loader and telehandler? Ah, right. So probably the JCB telehandler, not this one, is my favorite. Oh, RIP all the fish. But they're still going to bite them off me, so it's all fine. They're Schrodinger's fish. You don't know whether they're live or dead from my mucking about until you open the box. Has anything befallen these fish? No, nothing's befallen these fish. They're all good fish. They've all remained upright the whole time. That's a funny thing to say. Yeah, Schrodinger's fish. You may eat fish raw, but don't eat live. Right. Let's see if we can. No, no. Backwards. This is painful. There we go. Oh. Right, I think we've got 2 more boxes of fish at the back here, and then we'll go and do these, and then we're going to do it all again with these other pallets. Which are in my way now. Strap it first. Well, yeah, there is that. Got anxiety by watching. Oh, look, my spontaneous activation. It's feeling my stress levels. It could be the side panel for all I know. I did put the footwood too close to the fish panels. Yes. No. No. Put in. Up. Right. Good news, got them to load again 2 weeks' time. Got to load them again in 2 weeks' time. Well, that's why we're gonna find out whether we have an auto loader. Oh. Right, there we go. Any more over here before we finish? Yes, yes there are. Oh. What disconnected? Stop faffing, George from the Farman Sensor. I'm not faffing. What are you on about? Cut off there. I'm fapping. I'm still on season 2 of the Farmer. I haven't got that far. Oh no. Dislike it. Start. No, it's not going to go straight in this. Hey, Lava Gods, thank you. Where'd that go? Oh, I dropped. Oh, my. I am all over the place tonight, chat. What is going on with me? Also, that's the wrong one to disconnect. That's why my wheel was at an angle again. That's why I was going off to the left all the time. I am not. I absolutely have not. Stop making such horrendous rumors. Nailed it, the side of the shed. Oh God. I think it might be, I think my computer might need a reset and I thought I'd restarted this today, but maybe not. I mean, Adobe Premiere was mucking up earlier and FarmSim crashed earlier today. And... oh. Okay, I was nowhere near those that time. Yeah, something is definitely wrong. Something is not playing ball at the moment. Yeah, too close. Oh God, we're gonna have to. Right. This is gonna go horribly wrong. Right. Before this trailer explodes, let's get these into the storage. I have not. I do own Subnautica, but I've never played it. I have not been on the whiskey corn whiskey. As much as I like whiskey, I haven't been on it. I don't know if it's a short in my wheel or something else, but or if it's an issue, it could be an issue with the USB block as well, equally. Video also had an update. Drivers usually messes around with FS. This is less messing around with FS and more messing around with my my controllers. Right, so let's try the auto load on this. Okay, so how does the auto load work? That wasn't it. No, no, don't. That. Hey, Craig. Welcome along. Hi gamers, welcome along. How you doing? Let's see. No, that just put all the pallets. Okay, that didn't work either. Don't think this has auto load looking at this. I've heard good things about it, Red. At the moment, I'm just trying to finish Baldur's Gate 3. I want to play 7 Days to Die. I'd love to be playing version 3 of 7 Days to Die in my own time. Got banned from Minecraft server as a misunderstanding. Oh no, gamers. Back off. At least I know that they'll come out of here in a way that I can stack them fairly easy. But I'm not convinced that we have auto stacking from this. Oh. And there I go. I've got a disconnect, reconnect it. What's the issue out? Whatever angle you disconnect, it disconnects at, the opposite is then where it sits. Took me ages to work that out earlier this afternoon. Right, okay, let's go get the pallets. Is there a cross-play auto-load trailer for pallets? I'm not sure there is. No, I did have a short in my previous Horry wheel, yes. But it wasn't. I can't remember what the actual problem was. It was slightly different to this, I think. But I still have the other Horry wheel, so I might try and crack that open and see if I can fix whatever shorts in that before I go and crack this open and try and fix whatever shorts in this. So I don't play Minecraft. I have played Minecraft. I just Minecraft is one of those games that has so many mods in it that I just would get lost in it. It's bad. I find it bad enough with Farm Sim. You know, Farm Sim has so many mods in it as to be incredibly confusing. If I started trying to mod Minecraft, and I definitely could never content create Minecraft. I've seen Minecraft content creation and I have no hope ever of breaking into that. The amount of time and effort and stuff that goes into some of those Minecraft videos, I don't know how anybody could ever break into being a Minecraft content creator. Because I reckon that there's about a week's worth of work for most Minecraft videos I see, just to get it set up. And that's sort of man hours. Okay, I've unplugged the ignition key. I hope it's not. That would be really horrible. Reverse. The mod to have fun. Oh no, I had plenty of fun in the base game version of mine. I bought the original version of Minecraft way back when. I've had a Minecraft account for a very long time. Reverse and for one guy, and it took him 2 months to make one video. You see, my average, I've said this before, my average videos get 700 to 1,000 views if I'm lucky. I could not take 2 months to make a Minecraft video. Too busy, found out. Oh no, Craig. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Here's hoping it's treatable and wishing the best of luck. Come on. Now you're fine, gamers. It's all conversation. It's all good. You don't have to apologize for anything. I'll let you know if you have to apologize for something. That will be made very, very plain. I do find myself thinking back to the 18 months that I was full-timing and kicking myself for various things I should have done and didn't do. I absolutely should have gone and created tutorials and top 10 videos and all of that kind of stuff, rather than doing a daily stream. I fell into that old thing of, oh, just stream more, you'll get more people in. And I shouldn't have done it. I always said, oh, if I end up going full time, I'll do this, this, and this. And when I did, when I was in a position when I was doing that full time, I did none of it. I did absolutely none of it, and it was so hypocritical. You know when you should do something, when you absolutely have a plan and you know it's the right thing to do, and then you don't do it. Yeah. I had grand plans that I was going to do, as well as a farm sim video. I was going to do Victor Foxtrot and do a video on that every day, and you know, all of these wonderful plans should I ever find myself in a position where I could full time, and I didn't do any of it. Cole Hot Tales, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the BFN. Also, what's his face card not working or what? That's a thing. Yeah, no, I wasn't lazy. What it was I panicked. I found myself without a job, without a regular income beyond what I was doing, and streaming. I saw friends who were doing well and earning good money streaming. And I went, right, I need to go and do that. I need to be streaming every day, because if I stream every day, I can do, you know, the same sort of thing as them and do well like that. And it was just, yeah, it didn't work out that way. Paul, oh, where's that gone? Check your game key setup. No, it's not that. None of that has changed, Paul. No, they're going again, despite having disconnected the ignition. Yeah, no, I'm okay. I've been in a steady job for over a year at this point. We're up to 15 months, I think. Cheers on our own. I think I've been in my job 15 months. Started April, so April, May, June. Yeah, we're coming up to the start of July, so 15 months. I have got, yeah, I'm fairly sure I have loose wires in my wheel. The beauty about when we load this from the storage is it'll be much easier. And we'll just have all of the stuff in storage in one place. There's only one downfall caught up. Oh my lord. That's a proper double whammy. Go home, they're driving his family friend home, now they're back at. Oh yeah, because you're quite a way ahead of us, aren't you? Almost there. A few more to go. Bounced off that one. Still give me more space in here. We gotta get a combine harvester in the near future. Do I keep looking at the shop? Not that I can afford one until we sold the fish. Hey, Ocean. Saw a video on Sky Agri pack earlier. Might pick it up. Awesome. Yeah, it's a really nice pack, the Sky Agri pack. And somebody left a comment saying that that people weren't liking it, and I don't understand it. I don't understand why people don't like that DLC. There have been previous DLCs where I can see why people don't like it. I mean, size, the only thing I can think of is size, but if you're after stuff with bigger, or if you're after bigger equipment, then yeah, I can understand it from that point of view. But not every DLC is going to create, is going to, you know, be, it's going to cater for every person. And there are DLCs out there that definitely don't cater for my playstyle. Yeah, but then, okay, so my thing is, we have a lot of base game stuff on here. So perfect example with this. Spreaders. Base game spreaders for Farm Sim that do Lime is that. That is the only base game spreader that does Lime. This got added in. The Strewmaster got added in. The Agri Spread came in the Highlands fishing expansion, and now we have another one in the Sky pack. So it's options. It's more equipment. It's stuff that's you know, gives you more options. That's, yes, you're always gonna have equipment in DLC that does stuff that's already in the game. That there's equipment that does stuff in the game already, but I want options to say, oh, actually, I fancy using the Sky version of this, or I fancy using the Agri Spread version of this. You know, let's have stuff already being stuff in the game that already covers that stuff. That's happened since year dot. I never see that as a to me, I never see that as a valid criticism of a DLC, because that's fine. Actually, that's wonderful, because that makes the DLC completely optional. Maybe some zero rate, yeah. And I can think of a you know, only a couple of DLCs that have stuff in them that that don't already exist in game. I tend not to use those DLCs because they tend to end up being niche. They tend to end up being stuff that, you know, you don't tend to use otherwise. And because they're the only machine in the game that does that thing, you know, it gets a bit repetitive to do that thing with that thing from the DLC. Whereas options are always good. Hey, Just Peachy. I've got one right way up, ready to end up with other the wrong way. My stacking skills, yeah, like the right equipment. The right equipment is nice. Now this is the thing. I would also say, yeah, let's have a potato DLC or a rice DLC. Let's expand that part. How many people use that stuff? How many people are gonna go, fantastic, a new rice harvester? Pea harvesters, oh yeah, all of that would be great to see in DLC and have more of. I will not deny that. That would be cracking stuff to have in game. More options for that kind of things. But you can tell how popular it is, how much people are willing to buy a DLC like that, because no mods are made. People don't make mods for those kind of things, and if you want an indication for what Giants should make as DLC, look at the mods. Look at what people download as mods as well. You know, if you have a pea harvester that goes up on the mod hub, how many people download it? How many people use it? That's why I quite like using and downloading mods, crops like that, because if I use them and I show them being used, people might go and play them, and then Giants might release more equipment for them. That's why I hark on about potatoes. You know, I need to do more potatoes, because then I get nicer stuff and we get a GT 170. And why I like onions, because I get to use the GT 170 for onions. Fantastic. I would love to see the numbers on how well the root crop DLCs have sold. Cheers, Paul Sinclair. Right, let's get these in here. It's 1:30. Do you know what? Another half hour in game. Our time is coming to a close. And I have not been fishing. Right, that is everything out of my shed. I have been clearing up though. This has been useful. Need you? No, I don't. It's not flashing red yet, Paul. Whoa, why did that pull me towards that? I'm kind of hoping this will stack stuff when it gets to a certain point. Oh, come on. Yeah, this is unwieldy. I may have to push this. I've been fighting with this telehandler for a long time. Before you leave, look at the farmlands page. Oh my god. I am so far behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One, two, yeah, jeez. This is why I need... Yeah, I'm not going to talk about other people's chats. Sorry. Oh, I cannot drive properly tonight. No, part of it is wheel troubles, but part of it just me being rubbish. Although that is that getting stuck in the floor? Is that what this is? Because that is not picking that second one up. Faffing, yeah, do a lot of faffing. No, sorry, I can't, because that just leads to drama, and I don't want drama. I have enough people on here who don't like me and have blocked me for no reason whatsoever. I think I actually had somebody on here block me because they thought I was too nice, and therefore they thought that I was they thought I was too nice, and therefore they thought I was very fake. Which anybody who's ever met me, that is not a thing. Yeah. I don't know if I've told this story. There is somebody who hangs about in streams of other people I know and I talk to, and somebody who I used to talk to a lot, who out of the blue suddenly blocked me, and I've never said anything against this person. I have no issues with this person. I am not going to say this person's name because I have no issue with this person. You know? I actually quite enjoyed their streams. And out of the blue, they blocked me. And word got back to me that they'd blocked me and had been saying things about me because they thought I was too nice, and I just... Fine? I have no beef with you. If you feel you need to block me, you need to block me, but I have no beef with you. I don't like... Do you know what? I actually don't like having beef with people. I really don't. I hate it. I hate the idea that somebody dislikes me to that extent. Oh, those won't go in there. Yeah, I can't hack it. I would rather talk to somebody about it. Which actually, that's the other thing that disappointed me, was the fact that if they'd come and talk to me about it, I would happily talk to them about it. I'll leave that there. While not good reason to block someone, I 100% believe that if a streamer were to be blocked for being nice, it would be you. Oh, thank you, Kelchi. But yeah. But it's weird, and the reason why I find it really weird is because they've blocked me so they can't see any message I write. But the chats or the places I go where they still chat, I can see their messages. I can see what they're writing in chat. Which I you know. Ooh. Why'd you go up like that? Anyway. So, at the end of the day, they just can't see what I write. And they won't let me see their content, which is, yeah. Hate confrontation too much, so much to block, and I say that with a heavy hand and block button on TikTok. I've blocked a couple of people on TikTok, but it's more I don't want to see that content. It's more, oh, that's really hateful and really nasty, and I just don't want to see that content kind of stuff. I tend to I like to hear dissenting voices. I always have. Because if I hear a dissenting voice, I can then go and check what they're dissenting about compared to what I think. And I can go, oh, right, yeah. I can either go, oh, right, I'm wrong. Or I can go, oh, that person is either just being nasty or is misunderstands or, you know. I think dissenting voices are an important thing, but I think it's also worth, if somebody challenges your opinions on something, go and check, go and read up, go and find out more information. Oh, that's still unplugged. There we go. Right. What's the time? Oh, it's 5:20 in game, so that is going to be it for tonight, I'm afraid. We have managed to clear everything up around here. We may get rid of this next week. How much is my Lemkin Solitaire worth? Oh, it's got 50% damage on it. If I was to trade this in, oh, it's worth 76,000, so it's going to be worth a bit more. Yeah, we might trade that in, get something from Sky. And this is a, I think that's a subsoiler, isn't it? Right. Well, it's been a nice one, chat. I've had a good evening tonight. I've enjoyed this. Been nice to get back on here. Is anybody still on the server? Yes, we got a few people still on the server. Yeah, so Sky will be adding the Sky DLC on here next week. So next Sunday, the Sky DLC, you'll need to have it to get on the server because I want to use the equipment. So sorry, guys, but I think it'll be perfect on this map, and I really, really want to use it. If anybody, oh my lord, what's wrong with me? Does anybody want to have a look at the Sky equipment quickly before we go? We can go and run a quick test. I'm just going to save the server before I quit it. No. No, nobody want to see the Sky equipment. We can go and do a quick thing on that before we finish. There we go. Save this then. Just kidding. Right, I am going to quit out of this then. You got a few more minutes if you're on the server. I will. I won't turn it off until I finish the stream. I think I should still have. Yeah. No, I don't want to do that. Continue. Right. Yeah, most of this I don't need. This was my save that I did my first look on. But I want to check. I want to check the question that got asked earlier about whether I can put the front bit on the other bit. Later, gamers. Thanks for joining us. Let's have a quick look. Seems to get stuck at 55% loading most of the time, which is weird. Oh yeah, what about the massive power harrow, which you can also fit the front tank with? So yeah. Yeah, well, I want to see if I can seed with that massive disc harrow as well, because I know that that does some seeding. What about the online server? Can I join or what? Gamers, exclamation mark, join in. Same as everybody else. Right, okay. Yeah, so in this, I don't know what I've got in, I think. Yeah, what I will do actually is we are going to go over to this one and we'll go and get a front tank because we've got both solid fertilizer and thing in this, and I should have a front tank over here. And off. Whoop. And then we're going to purchase one of these. Okay, let's see if this does. Can't see a connector. Is there a connector on that I can add? No, there's no connector I can add, so I don't think this will do it. Oh, I've not got store deliveries on here. So it's down at the shop. Right, we will move stuff out of the way now. Come here. Whee! Right, so I've got the front tank on here, but you can see these here aren't connecting to anything here. So no, you can't use this front tank with this. What you can use this front tank with is this. So we'll take this back to the farm and we will put that front tank on. And then we'll use this. So this is the 12-meter bit of kit. This will do fertilizer while you're discarrying, or it will also do the you can also seed with it if you've got a front tank. So let's just drop the front tank off here. Move that out of the way. Because I want an empty front tank. Oh look! We're going on this. This was not doing this yesterday. This is very much a today thing. Yes, there's also a slurry spreader attachment. So one of the things you can attach these to, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. So the equipment, you've got a slurry distributor or a seeder unit. So yeah, you can attach a slurry distributor to this, which I've not tried. Oh, I don't have the seeder attachment on this either. Right, okay. I'm gonna need to place a workshop. Works like a child with the self-propelled tech. You probably, I bet it works with the last DLC. Customize that, so I can add CD unit. Okay, customize. Yes. And then we can connect that up and we get the pipes. And then I want to switch over to the front tank and we want to fill that with seeds. Right, so we can now plant with this oilseed radish, grass and oilseed radish, basically. I thought you could plant. Oh no, I know why I could see more when I looked at it, because because I was on Wickham at the time. Yeah, it plants grass and oilseed radish. Sky are a brand in the UK, and I know this because while I was doing research for them today, I discovered that they have a UK Twitter account or UK X account, and I basically tweeted at them and said, with the Sky DLC coming out for Farm Sim, I think I need a new cap for my wool. And their caps are quite nice. Right, let's show this one off. Steering assist. Okay. Yeah, look at this. Meaty piece of kit, this. Front down, back down. And away we go. So yeah, planting OSR with a 12-meter Sky cultivator, and we've got the packer on the front, which is working quite nicely. Very maneuverable. This is a 400 horsepower tractor I'm running this on. But one thing about this DLC, which I didn't cover in my video, is that there's a lot of options on the roller types. So all of the configurations are really good. There's lots of you've got the rigid markers on there, but yeah, lots of configurations for the rollers. You've got the seeding unit attacher, and not on this. You've got so there's several options for covers and not extension on this as well. This comes with a sulky tribute on the back, which if you've seen my video you see about. So basically I think Sky used to be sulky, because this is basically identical to the sulky spreader that I've got. And there's no real configurations on this. It's just ridge markers and wheels. Yeah, most of this, interestingly, does this. So this has those configuration changes. This, yeah, also has those options under here. I did see today that somebody's released a script so that these act as direct seeders, or so these enable the cultivating thing before the seeding thing. I don't think they act as direct seeders. Yeah, and then we got a fertilizer distribution unit or not on here. So there's actually quite a few nice configurations. I've not even, it looks like any of the season 2 DLCs as Veredo. Yeah, Veredo, I understand that. Veredo was one very much that I kind of went, this is a really nice DLC, but it's not one I'm going to use a lot. So, yeah. It's a nice DLC. And do you know what? I want to try that slurry distribution, which means I'm going to have to go to the shop and grab a slurry tanker. Does it work on the self-propelled ones? Let's buy then. Oh, this does have combinations. Oh, no. Right, I'm going to buy another one of these with the slurry tank, which is fair enough, Paul. I mean, you know, 6 meter seeder is about the biggest that I tend to use on my farms, but if it's not big enough, then that's fair enough. Right, we're gonna get slurry distributor. We're then going to go and get slurry tanks. So if we take this one, does that allow me to connect? I'm not sure that does. Which one does this work with? No. Back. Does it work on the back of the oxbow? Oh, that has a hitch. Yeah, we'll get one of these. Oh no, it has a it has a hitch like that. Okay, fine. I thought it had a tow hitch. It does not. Yeah, there we go. Right, we'll fill this with slurry then. Bill. Quest failed. No. Wrong unit. That unit. Bill. Sorry. Bill. There we go. Right, let's go try this out. Should they use the burrito pack? I don't have the burrito pack enabled on this save, so I unfortunately can't do that. But we do have this. The standard Oxbow setup. Oh. Something disconnected. The one I'm talking about. Oh, nice. Oh, and all of our lights are flashing. Yeah, I think it's yeah, I don't know what it is. Kind of making guesses. With my driving skills, it's manual, mandatory. Oh dear. Right, let's give it a try, shall we? Let's check. Don't mean to fold that out. I want to fold this out. I then want that and that. There we go. Applying slurry with that behind. Now hopefully I lift it and it stops applying slurry. Loose wires in the wheel. Quite possibly. I don't know why it would disconnect. That's the weird bit about it. Everyone's on the server. Thank you, Maverick. I'll turn it off. Yeah, so there we go. So it does. It works on the back of a slurry tanker like this. And works really well. The turning circle on that is fantastic. That it doesn't clip when you turn right round like that is pretty amazing. This wheel is a pain in the butt to open up, which is why I need to test with my other one of it. Yeah, that is just awesome. Every time I find something new in this DLC, I really like it, and it works with the burrito pack, as has been mentioned. There we go. So yeah, if you want to try out or want to grab this DLC for yourself, !Sky in the chat. It is the Sky Agriculture Pack. It is currently 10% off, so you can get it for €8.99. Yes, I think it does. I think anything with a 3-point hitch should work with Steam Fan, because that's what I was worried about. But this has a 3-point hitch on the back. Anything with a 3-point hitch and a pipe coming out the back, it should work with, from the looks of things. As long as it's got enough power to, as long as you've got a tractor with enough power to pull it, is the only thing. But yeah, I like this DLC. I like this DLC a lot. This is a DLC I am definitely going to be using on a regular basis, because its equipment is just the right size and it looks really cool. Which are the two reasons to use any equipment from a DLC. So yeah, I like that a lot. Right, we will finish there for this evening. I'm probably going to get back on the server just to save. Right, we need to go raid somebody, and then we'll say our thank yous once we worked out who we're going to go raid. Ooh, So we could go there. Go there. I'm gonna send you over to Casket Man tonight, who is doing some farm sim. Go say hi. I will be back on Wednesday for some SnowRunner. Hopefully I'll get enough sleep and actually be able to stay awake during the stream, which would be great. So yeah, SnowRunner on Wednesday, unless I communicate otherwise. It is a really busy week. If I'm not as far forward as I'd like to be, then it might not happen, but for the most part, I'm expecting Wednesday's stream to go ahead. If you have not caught either of today's videos, head over to the Virtual Farming YouTube channel. Go check both of them out. One of them is a first look at the Sky Agriculture Pack DLC, and the other is today's Wickham Park episode. Both are cracking videos, and you should check them out. So yeah, go check those out. And yeah, I will see you on the next one. Thank yous that we have to say tonight. Truck Stop Radio, thank you for subscribing. You are awesome. Nightmare Gaming TTV, thank you for your raid. You are awesome. Do we have anybody else this evening? No, I think that is everybody for this evening. So with that, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this live stream. Please, if you're over on YouTube, hit that like button and drop us a comment. Massive thank you to all of my patrons, my YouTube channel members, and my Twitch subscribers. You guys are awesome. I am able to continue doing these live streams and making my videos because of your support. So thank you so much. If you have yet to follow on Twitch or subscribe on YouTube, please do so. So you never miss a video or live stream from me, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.